roughly near that post, and then they've just come down the short side. They've taken the big four, and Minchella does a great job. He catches the ball tight to the ruck. He then goes across hard, so he fixes three-man. Obviously has the the drop-off option there to cut back against the grain. He doesn't, he just shows that, squares up at three-man, and then they isolate the two-man defender there with the lead line running his inside shoulder and Pickersgill out the back. It's the same play they put on this left edge just prior to that, which I felt if Wildy had gone at the back, they would have scored, and they've actually executed the play. Minchella on this occasion elects to pass out the back to Pickersgill, creates the 2v1, and it's a nice simple draw and pass, and great finish by Fogger Johnson too, because he still had to beat the cover defence from the fullback. Jack Owens steps off the right, beats him, and scores there about, what, 15 in from the right-hand touchline. So great drive there from Bradford, and gets him real and truly back into this game, George.
Good wingers try that, good finish. Just the take and the step, and then as close to the post as you can get. Still a difficult kick, this, though. To half, Bradford's arrears to 12 points to 6. The Bulls fans tell us before the touch judges do that it is safe, and it is through. So Elliot Minchella tags on the extras, and Bradford are up and running finally, 12 points to 6. Andrew Henderson.
Yeah, great stuff there from the Bradford Bulls. They get themselves back into this game because, to be fair, it's been all Widnes really in this early part of the game. Danny Craven at the hub of most of the positive things being done by Widnes, but they have been in control and had the ascendancy. But you know, that score there from Bradford, off the back of a really good outcome, that grubber kick in the end goal, meant they could build some pressure, and they've managed to crack the Widnes line. So encouraging signs there for the Bulls.
Suddenly it's the Bulls fans who wake up over to our left-hand side. A few of them scattered around this stand that we bring the coverage to you from as well, and they'll be feeling a lot more at ease now that they're on the board, seeing back-to-back Vikings tries. They have possession as well, Bradford, with a couple of tackles to play with in this set. They'll just straighten up the middle, look to get up to halfway before they let a kick go. You can hear the crowd asking the referee, Gareth Hewer, for a forward pass. Not interested. That is the last. And they'll come over to this near side and just dab a kick down the line. Oh, and here goes. Evasion. Well, he just thought about it and then stepped inside and gives it to Gelling. Now can Gelling get free? No, it's brilliant cover defence, and he's lost the ball to ground. And Bradford have it back. What a passage of play.
Oh, still going, George.
Craven with the hand in the face, and now Bradford look to break. Well, it's anyone's here.
Oh, this is awesome.
All tactics have completely been forgotten. Just play what you see, and Evans does up the middle. There's going to be some gaps, I tell you, in this Vikings defence now. Having scrambled forwards, they've got to scramble back.
What about the amount of offloads from both teams, and a bit of razzle-dazzle here, George?
And that is a penalty given away in front of their own sticks by the Vikings.
They've got to keep rolling on here, Bradford. They've got a little bit of momentum now in this game, so oh, wow, if they score in this set, it will really just add a spanner to the works.
Yeah, I think Wildy has said, let's just keep on going.
Absolutely.
To Sam Allison, that's exactly what they do. The quick tap and up the middle with a big man. Looking for back-to-back scores of their own. Referee just wants to... Well, he's called time off.
I think George Johnson's got a split cut on the head, is he?
Bit of blood, which needs
Claret, I think, yeah.
dealing with.
But let's talk about that play from before. Let's go back to it. What about that? It was a great kick from Matty Wildy. Like I said, it was a really good set after scoring points. I thought he was about to find the line, but Jack Owens manages to not let it go into touch. He gets it, and how he beat, he had no room to work in. Steps off the left and beats the kick chase team of Ethan Ryan. Beats him all ends up, makes the initial line break, back on the inside to Gelling. Great, I tell you something.
You got the impression though, Gelling thought, oh no, I'm going to have to run the length here.
Yeah, I know. But what I want to give a rap to is Ethan Ryan, because he got stood up by Jack Owens, but then he has the presence of mind to turn, compete hard, chase back, and actually tackles out Anthony Gelling to force the error. So that's a massive play, you know what I mean? He obviously didn't do a good enough job in stopping Owens to start with, but what about the effort from him coming back to stop that play on Gelling, and off the back of that then Bradford get a couple of offloads through Pickersgill and Matty Garside, and now all of a sudden they're in good field position.
Hallis back to Wildy, or almost looking to extend the left arm and get the offload away. Hallis again, the dummy half, spins it back to his halfback. They're looking to try and get free down the right side again, and here is the try scorer, Foggin Johnson. There's the step off the right to the left. This time just enough Vikings numbers to halt his progress, but still the danger is real. Little show and go. Not convinced that was the best option, but they'll start again. Liam Kirk waiting.
Another penalty, George.
Another pen.
Interference. Graf Lulawai again, is it? There's a few little words being exchanged between Minchella and Harrison Hansen. Back-to-back penalties.
Yeah, they've got to be careful they don't lose their heads here, because they still lead this contest, but it's the Bulls' tails who are up at the moment. Hallis gets us back on the way. That's a big hit.
It's a great tackle
from Hansen and Hep Cahill. Hallis to Wildy. He's looking for the return pass, but he's driving through on his own.
Back Garside.
Yeah, he thought he was almost over there. I think Garside. I think he thought he was closer to the line than he was. So Hallis brings us back and sets up again, and Wildy, and again they're looking to set up for the extra man down the right side, who so far has been David Foggin Johnson. Hallis running that way once more. Oh, hello!
Try! Great ball!
The big fella's through, absolutely slicing through, and Bradford score again. It's Connor Farrell, and Bradford are buzzing at the moment. With a kick to come, they could be poised to level at 12 apiece.
Fantastic try there. We'll have a look here on the replay here. We'll have a look at Kale was a late retreater back there. They had four on the short side anyhow. Minchella goes to the line, and it's Danny Craven there. He's just left the scene. You just seen Rock out there on the replay, and that's given the opportunity there for Farrell to go through. Great line by Farrell. Just runs the inside shoulder of the three-man in Danny Craven. But Craven just anticipated a little bit like how he scored his try early, and the Bradford Bulls defenders were sliding out. This occasion, he's the man that slid out. He thought the play was going out the back. He anticipated it to go out the back. Starts to rock out, and it's a great decision from Elliot Minchella, who squares up at the line. He holds McGrath Lulawai in place, fixes him, and it's a nice weighted short pass there to Farrell. He sees that Craven rocks out. That's the trigger. That's the trigger when he sees those hips go to hit the short ball. And Farrell runs a great line there, scores under the post. So I'm sure Minchella's going to add the extras. And wow, what a game we've got now, George.
You weren't going to be stopping the big second row from there, were you? And Minchella will, I am sure, tag on the two to draw us level at 12 points apiece, and there he goes. What a contest. Widnes struck first, Widnes struck second, and then bang bang from Bradford. 12 apiece.
Look at the Widnes faithful now, trying to lift their side on their feet, trying to raise them. It's been a good little, probably 8-minute period there, 8.5-minute period for the Bulls, who they've got themselves back into the game and got themselves down level terms.
It's a very watchable contest from the Betfred Championship. Hope you're enjoying our coverage on our league from the Rugby Football League. Tell your mates, get the app downloaded. It's absolutely free. It takes about a minute to register your details. You can do it in the pub while you wait to be served, and then you can enjoy our coverage. And we've got plenty of big games to come. I'll run you through them in due course. The Widnes fans are getting a little bit restless as the tide starts to turn against their side.
There. Knock on.
But that will help.
Yeah, it certainly will, and it's just important now from a Widnes perspective that, you know, they've been under the pump for a little bit there, and Bradford have really started to get on top in this game, but it's important now in this next set of 6 that they don't try and overplay, don't try and manufacture something that ain't really on. They just need to get through get back onto the process, get through this set, even if they don't have to score. If they just finish in a corner, put the ball down, or they just roll it into the end goal there, or they get a kick up where they can compete on, they just need to get a good end of the set and just try and build pressure.
Do stick with us during half-time, by the way. We'll have a little recap on the highlights. If you're just joining us, we'll show you the tries once more. And then our get